ain't no way I can say it. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out. No way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on that and I show it. I sit like a champ and that weight on the hold up. Turn that whole top flow to up. 100 racks and one, two about to flood that.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets. Katie York set to get this one started. And away we go from East Rutherford. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason we die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by the thighs.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Here we go, Snot. Green 19, good, Snot. All right.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Jets take a 6-0 lead right away. Breece Hall with the touchdown. One after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
You said KP?
It's all lined up.
Oh, which one, though? Purple or red? Yeah, that nigga's slow. I don't know how you do it.
So far. The tackles made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. On play action now, Leonard. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10. From the gun, it's Leonard. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Leonard now off the play action. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Jets take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Leonard's pass intercepted. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Go.
Play action, Fields. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And now they face second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Fields now on third. He gets it again to Mitchell. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Now Fields again. He's got it to his running back. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on fourth.
It's a gain of 8.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 from the 43. Another throw for Fields. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here's Hall running his own read. Second down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here we go.
Third down give to Hall. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a third and short stop.
Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on fourth.
Here we go. 331, 331. Go.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. Down the field. He's got Wilson. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock. Down inside the opposing 30. Forget that was fourth down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. And that gets them a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Green 19, you got the nut. 11.
Now it's Fields. They set up the screen here for Hall. Shoots away from one. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Run here with Allen. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Easy. Sit high.
Here's a design run. Fields has it. Only 3 yards. They're going to need a much bigger play than that on a lengthy third and goal.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Running out of chances. Here's third and goal.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58. Right.
Fields gets it out right quick. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
Here we go, tonight.
They'll throw for it. Oh, try force it to the slants. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They go to Barkley again. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackle made by Mozzie Smith.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap to Leonard. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
It's a gain of 11.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Browns, first down. Let's go now. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Straight ahead. Here's Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the Jets' 44-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. It's Leonard. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Get ready to spin, get ready to spin.
3rd and long for him here. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And this one doesn't go far. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. The Jets with an early lead. More from MetLife coming right up. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
They'll start this one out with Hall. It's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, tonight.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Got to give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Finds a man. Mason Taylor makes it. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down throw for Fields. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Hey, Terry. Don't jump. Ready?
A pistol snap. Fields. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. On the keeper, here's Fields. Extra cut to the right sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
They'll run here. It's Hall. He's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Give him 5 yards. Things looking good. 2nd and goal now from the 2.
Go.
Looks like a design keeper here for Fields. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Field goal would make it 2 scores, Brock, but they want more than that. They're going for it on 4th and goal. No go, Allen. And he gets in, touchdown. The Jets take a 13-0 lead. Braylon Allen, their touchdown. Full call now to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets double their lead to 14. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To throw, Leonard. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. And goes to the hurry up here. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Browns 1st down. Here's another carry for Barkley. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Here's Leonard to throw. Finds a man right side. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
60 by 6. 60 back. 60 back. Bravo 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Tracker 60. Go.
From the red zone now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns start to fight back with their first points of this game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Wangu now to return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Jets holding the lead at MetLife. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And this is brought to a stop at say the 34-yard line there. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes them. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
They dropped their chance to get off the field. Let's see if this offense can make them pay. 3rd down. From the gun, it's Hall. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First down, Hall gets it again. The stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Offense in the hurry up here. First and 10. He keeps it on the option. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Volkon now to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets double their lead to 14. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Starting from the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Leonard to the air now. He gets this to Tyler Scott. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First down, Cleveland.
On play action now, Leonard. Headed out right. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Brandon Stevens has it.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Trying for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get more points to end a lopsided first half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Polk with a point after. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21. It's all lined up. Polk ready to send this one flying. Here's Ford on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. He'll throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. Throwing this for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. It's all lined up. Polk ready to send this one flying. Here's Ford on return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Leonard now off the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Let's go now. 19, pass the 60, pass the 60.
Now it's Leonard. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He completes it in traffic. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down. Browns are lining up to punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 319, guys, what? Right.
They start the drive at home. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Cut.
They go right back to Hall. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
5 men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down.
Don't jump. Ready? Move 58. Move 58.
Here's Hall once more. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Up. Here we go. Go.
On first down, here comes Hall. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Green knight. You got a meet.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Denzel Ward makes the play. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns get it back to a 14-point game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Thomas on the return. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Sit high.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense. Each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopped by the 5th overall pick in this year's draft. That was Mason Graham.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down.
Here we go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go. Good. Green 19, Justin Hut. Hut.
Fields out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here we go, Hut. Blue 58, blue 58, start up. Hut.
Working inside the red zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it, too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
Hey, Ted, here we go, Hut. Go.
This is a design look for Fields. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Extend. Hut.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. So on fourth down, here comes Nick Folk to attempt this for the Jets. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick by Folk is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's Ford on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. Shotgun snap to Leonard. Complete over the middle. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. And for somebody who's been kicked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Hey, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Third and long for him here. Big strike downfield to Judy. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Leonard. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Looking quickly here.
Thomas on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3. At the
From the gun, it's Leonard. Lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw, Leonard. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
60. Let's go. Let's go, 80.
4th down, they're going to throw for it. That one's nabbed by Kmet. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. You're good on the point after. And the Browns cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Wangu now to return. Not a good effort there. They're going to bring him down just beyond the 10.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
I just want to rock. I just want to rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. So we're through 3 here. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. New set of downs from 37. Oh, running between the tackles. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All gets it again on 2nd down. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Austin McNamara will kick this away. It's fielded at the 14. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. To throw, Leonard. That's his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And the Browns 1st down.
60 Eagles, 60 Buffalo 18.
Here's Leonard to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Finds a seam down the middle. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. The catch moves him to the 48. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Leonard setting up to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And they bring him down around the 34. Gives him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Still sticking with the passing game. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Short pass brought in. Running in the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, sir.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Looking to his fullback now. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw for Fields. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And he's brought down after a 3rd game.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. We're good. Turbo's right.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And they need more of those as they trail by a score. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here we go. All right.
He's back to throw. He's going deep this time. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis and practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. First down, Cleveland.
Leonard to the air now. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Xavier Thomas on the coverage.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Pioneer. 19 Lion.
Now it's Leonard. Has a man. It's Scott. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Browns down by only 3. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Go! 70 Lions.
He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
That's good for the Browns.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Jet in some discomfort following that play. Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Motion man sent left. To throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. And that brings up 4th and short.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he'd love to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 79 Bronco. Dragon 60.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. 331. Punch right. Check, nip. Punch right. Right.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And They'll fly ahead for a few. It's third down. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
319, Judge.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here we go. 319, that's right. Right.
Looking to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll look to throw it. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
The clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. Catch made left side by Judy. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Now to throw. Scott reels it in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Browns.
From the gun, it's Leonard. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
He's going to throw it again. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. What a play! That one hits for 30. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Mavericks. Bronco 80.
Working inside the red zone.